It has been a difficult day for this community and everyone living on this street. This is where the killing spree began, which prompted a shelter-in-place order impacting tens of thousands of people. Crime scene tape stretches across Viewpoint Lane in Levittown. Investigators say this is where 26-year-old Andre Gordon forced his way into a home just before 9 Saturday morning with an assault rifle. They say he then shot and killed his stepmother, 52-year-old Karen Gordon, and his 13-year-old sister, Kira Gordon.
There were 3 other individuals at the residence, including a minor, inside the home who were able to hide and avoid being shot by Gordon as he went through the house searching for them.
It's traumatic. It's sad. My children went to school with the family.
Neighbors say they saw a man running from the home after hearing several gunshots. Less than 10 minutes later, the Bucks County District Attorney says Gordon then went to Edgewood Lane, where he shot and killed 25-year-old Taylor Daniel, the mother of his 2 children. We're told 4 other people were also inside the home,
one of which was injured after being bludgeoned by Gordon with the assault rifle.
Falls Township Police issued a shelter-in-place order, and many neighbors say they were afraid to go outside.
I am diving into a tough conversation today as I try to understand the chilling case of 26-year-old Andre Gordon Jr. This tragic incident has left a community shaken. Andre was charged with the tragic unaliving of his stepmother, sister, and mother of his children, all while the children watched and cried. After the tragic unaliving, he carjacked a woman and went on the run. In the case of Andre Gordon Jr., it's clear something went horribly wrong. What drove him to attack his family? The events leading up to the crime are still unclear. As the police investigation unfolds, they piece together a narrative of escalating violence. On the day of the unaliving Andre, grip on reality finally snapped. Afterwards, he was in a 6-hour standoff, but come to find out he wasn't in the house anymore, and they found him walking down the street and took him into custody. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Crime the E-Way. Thanks for your support.
Good morning. I'm Taronda Thomas with this breaking news update on an active shooter alert in Falls Township, Bucks County. Now, police now say 3 people were killed. Several others were hurt in shootings at 2 separate locations. We've been working this story since we first found out about it a little while ago. Authorities have identified a suspect in that shooting. Here he is, 26-year-old Andre Gordon. He is said to have taken off in a stolen SUV that he carjacked from someone. Get a good look at him as police are searching for him right now. Area residents have been urged to shelter in place as the search continues. A lot of businesses are closed in that area as well. Action News reporter Sharifa Jackson joins us live from Falls Township with the very latest on the search and the investigation. Sharifa.
In Toronto, we're on Viewpoint Lane. This is just one of the scenes. You can see police, they have taken over the area here as they continue to investigate and search again for 26-year-old Andre Gordon. It's an all-out manhunt for him at this moment. Police say he was last seen driving a dark gray Honda CRV with a Pennsylvania registration KFR 1534. Police say Gordon is believed to be homeless and has ties to the Trenton area. They also believe that he is armed and dangerous. He could also have other potential weapons. Police, they're not sure. They're urging everyone, of course, to be careful. Now, authorities say the shootings appear to have unfolded in 2 locations and began just before 9 a.m. this morning. The first on Viewpoint Lane in Levittown. Falls Township Police, they are dispatched here just before 9 a.m. to investigate the reports of a shooting. They say Gordon shot and killed 2 people who live here. From there, police say about 10 minutes later, Gordon went to another location, Edgewood Lane in Levittown, where he shot and killed another person, and it didn't end there. Police say he ran from that scene and carjacked someone at gunpoint in the parking lot of a Dollar General of Bristol Pike, Mooresville. That victim wasn't injured. Now, police, they believe Gordon knew all of the victims involved other than the one and the carjacking incident. Now, again, he is believed to be armed and dangerous. He could have other potential weapons. They are looking for him. If you hear or see anything, please, they want you to call 911. This has really turned the area upside down. Still an active shelter in place and lockdown happening right now. We know the shelter in place is stretching further than just these neighborhoods. A nearby Target has chosen to close. Many other retail establishments in the area also doing the same. Sesame Place and the mall, they're also closed. Now, this is a very fluid situation.
Crime scene tape stretches across Viewpoint Lane in Levittown. Investigators say this is where 26-year-old Andre Gordon forced his way into a home just before 9 Saturday morning with an assault rifle. They say he then shot and killed his stepmother, 52-year-old Karen Gordon, and his 13-year-old sister, Kira Gordon.
There were 3 other individuals at the residence, including a minor, inside the home who were able to hide and avoid being shot by Gordon as he went through the house searching for them.
It's traumatic. It's sad. My children went to school with the family.
Neighbors say they saw a man running from the home after hearing several gunshots. Less than 10 minutes later, the Bucks County District Attorney says Gordon then went to Edgewood Lane, where he shot and killed 25-year-old Taylor Daniel, the mother of his 2 children. We're told 4 other people were also inside the home,
one of which was injured after being bludgeoned by Gordon with the assault rifle.
Falls Township Police issued a shelter-in-place order, and many neighbors say they were afraid to go outside.
I got all my kids together, and we got into the center of the house and locked the windows and doors.
The Oxford Valley Mall and Sesame Place were among places closed as police searched for the shooter. The Bucks County St. Patrick's Day Parade was also canceled.
Everybody gets together. It's supposed to be a joyous time, but it's terrible that what happened.
It's always been a close-knit community. I'm sure everybody will band together and help this family in any way they can.
Investigators say Gordon then carjacked a man in the parking lot of this dollar store to get back into New Jersey. They believe it was his second carjacking of the day, that he also took a car in the morning from a woman in Trenton. Madeline Wright has that part of the story.
It was a terrifying experience for Sonia Hansen.
I was really upset and nervous.
She says Andre Gordon carjacked her at gunpoint with her 9-year-old grandson in the car.
Thanks to God that we was on our way to church and he didn't kill us because he could have shot us.
Police say after Gordon committed the triple homicide, he came back to Trenton. That prompted a SWAT team to surround this house on Phillips Avenue, which police say belongs to a family member. For about 6 hours, they believed Gordon was barricaded inside, possibly with hostages. At one point, they used a ladder to evacuate residents through a second-story window. Police say they couldn't go inside the house to look for Gordon because they had to wait for a search warrant. The SWAT team threw tear gas inside, breaking windows in the process, trying to get him to come out.
However, unbeknownst to law enforcement, the suspect had fled the scene before a perimeter was set up.
Police caught up with Gordon a few blocks away after a patrol officer spotted him walking down New York Avenue.
He got on the ground. He wasn't really fighting, but he kept getting up a few times. But they got him on the ground, and then they all just jumped on him and just arrested him.
Levon Edwards says he used to see Gordon around the neighborhood.
It's a sad situation. And he was a humble kid. He always came to the laundromat. I met him a couple times, knowing the laundromat, and talked to him. He was nice, courteous, but it's family issues.
Police say Gordon will be extradited to Pennsylvania to face murder charges. In Trenton, Madeline Wright, CBS News, Philadelphia.
The man accused of going on a murderous rampage in Bucks County, killing 3 people and carjacking 2 people at random, then fleeing to nearby Trenton, had his preliminary hearing today and was held on all charges. It went on, though, without Andre Gordon Jr. physically showing up. R. Kelly Rule has the latest from court.
The defense asked for a continuance today after Andre Gordon Jr. refused to leave his cell and come to court, arguing they had competency concerns, but it still went on as scheduled. There was emotional testimony today, and for the first time, we heard the devastating 911 calls from 2 of the victims.
And I think collectively in our careers, I don't know that I've heard anything so emotional.
Heartbreaking 911 calls from inside 2 separate homes played in a Bucks County courtroom from the day prosecutors say 26-year-old Andre Gordon Jr. went on a murderous rampage. The first from 52-year-old Karen Gordon, Andre's stepmom, seen here on a GoFundMe page inside her home on Viewpoint Lane as she's hiding from Gordon with her 13-year-old daughter, Kira.
In the final moments of Karen Gordon's life, she knows that her daughter was fatally shot in her arms, and then she is taken moments later. I mean, that's just unimaginable.
They also played the call from 25-year-old Taylor Daniel, the mother of Gordon's two daughters. A county detective testified that Gordon drove a stolen car to her home on Edgewood Lane shortly after killing his stepmom and stepsister. Taylor told everyone to get in their rooms, her daughters hiding under the covers in a bed as she calls 911. She's fatally shot during that call.
And then you hear, the little voice saying "mommy" from Taylor's daughter. It's just heartbreaking. And I don't know what's worse, what you hear on the call or the dead silence thereafter. It's chilling.
A judge held Gordon on all charges despite his defense team arguing a judge dismiss unlawful restraint charges. The prosecution also called Gordon's second carjacking victim to testify. He was allegedly approached by Gordon in a Dollar General lot after the murders before he fled to nearby Trenton, where he was eventually arrested. And Taylor's mother testified. She previously sat down with Fox 29. She says she hit Gordon with an axe handle after her daughter was shot, and he struck back, hitting her with the barrel of the gun before leaving the home.
She was a hero in this case, trying to protect her daughter, but certainly protecting her son and her grandchildren. And I truly believe things could have been worse, which is hard to comprehend because this case is so heinous.
Testimony revealed today that Taylor was pursuing a PFA against Gordon. His team did not call any witnesses and did not have any comment after the hearing. The Bucks County DA says they are pursuing the death penalty in this case. Reporting in Doylestown, I'm Kelly Rule, Fox 29 News.
Please like, comment, and subscribe to Crime the E-Way. Thanks for your support.